Feels wrong, don't it?
It does.
What's up, Wheeler Bros?
Welcome to the Final Cut podcast. Obviously, this is the podcast dedicated to behind-the-scenes scoops over on the main channel. Today, we're mixing it up, though. I'm interviewing a good friend of mine, You're not my boss, technically, as we found out in the fails. You'll see that in just a second. But, yeah. Introduce yourself, mister.
My name is Joel Wilson. Yeah. It's Joel. Joel.
So you make music.
Hmm?
How is that?
Yeah, so if you want to learn about that, so basically I started making music because I started making videos. So on MacBooks and stuff, you get iMovie and GarageBand for free. So I started making little home trailers and stuff, and I didn't have like money to go buy music for the videos and stuff, so I went in GarageBand and started making loops and stuff that I could put in my videos. And then I got a little mic and I started like recording myself singing, I guess.
Oh, that's fun.
So that's how I started. It's advanced a lot since then, but yeah, that's how it started.
We actually have all that. We're playing it right now, so you can see. I'm lying. I'll have to. You deleted all that, didn't you?
What?
All the proof of insurance of your old videos. I think we've talked about this before, where you were like
the old trailer. Yeah, no, I could probably find you some of those.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, so I guess it started off more as like dubstep and stuff like that. Really? That's what I was really into making. I wanted to be like a Avicii or something.
Really?
Like a DJ, yeah.
Well, I feel like now
EDM,
it's more like acoustic,
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Guitars and lots of fun stuff like that.
Yeah.
Didn't you do a drum cover on your channel before?
I had a couple drum covers.
Did you?
That was just
I think that's where I ran across like your actual YouTube channel first. Was a drum cover.
Yeah, because I deleted all the vlogs and just went to music.
Fun stuff. I've deleted a bunch of vlogs on our channel too. So
I feel like that's a rite of passage. Just deleting everything.
Yeah, like the channel that we're operating on, like for the main channel stuff, I actually started recording when I was in like 6th grade.
Yeah.
And it was like dumb stuff where we were like doing search, like what are those called? Where you like
search and rescues?
No, not that. Not
scuba diving?
Not in 7th grade. That'd be insane.
That would be epic.
But like the scavenger hunt, that's what it is.
Oh yeah.
They hid stuff like in a tree line so we can go find it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it was for science, but
science.
While we were out,
that wasn't there.
While we were out there, we were just doing vlogs and stuff with my phone. It was the funniest thing I've put together. But you know,
and you know what I've realized lately about vlogging?
Yeah.
That I feel like the phone vlogs now are cooler than the camera vlogs. So look, we were talking about vlogging. I'm going to Phoenix, and I was like, I'll have to bring my camera and stuff, but I don't think I'd watch.
Just use your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean that works perfect. You just turn it sideways.
Did you tell your followers what you're doing?
What I'm doing? No, I haven't told my followers about what I'm doing.
Okay. I think it's kind of creepy that you call them your followers. Why not your family?
Well, technically they're the bros, but you're one of the bros. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's you can. There's a
for sure, dude.
There's a paid program for that as well.
Rock and roll.
It's funny. I don't know if most people don't know about that.
What?
Like
the bros?
Yeah. So there's like a
Patreon
thing. No, like
really?
A membership thing on YouTube.
How much is it?
It's like $4. No, it's $3. But it's a monthly thing, and you could be one of the bros, and there's like extensive stuff. I just haven't advertised for it because I don't want people to pay for content.
Wow,
it's weird.
Sorry, that was Justin Bieber.
Very popular guy. So, I do want to talk a little bit about your career, like just some of the difficulties. I know that we have talked about this before because we tried to record this before, as you've seen already. But one of the biggest struggles that we have is exposure.
Yeah.
Due to like content, because it would be nice to like go make this really cool slow-mo edit to like
Polo G.
Yeah, or like one of those top not Christian rap artists.
Yeah.
And then get a bunch of views on it, but we don't. It's like a choice to utilize the Christian artist. But hey, all I have to say is like Frank Forrest. He's good to make edits.
Frank, I think.
My Lesdexia, I'm very sorry. Forrest Frank.
You should send that to
Frank
him.
Forrest. Oh, yeah.
Frank Forrest?
I'll put it on
Franked in the
social media.
Forest? Catch him?
I actually just followed him not too long ago.
Yeah.
I felt bad using his music without following.
Yeah. So what was the question?
So your experience with that. I know that it'd be easier just to, well, frankly, sell your soul in the interest of becoming famous.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think growing up, I was really confused about what I even wanted to do, because my whole family was in ministry, so there was obviously that. Like, I wanted to do ministry, but I was also a musician, so I wanted to be, a musician and artist. And I think in high school, I had to look and decide, like, am I going to, I know you said sell your soul kind of as a joke, but like, in a sense, I feel like as a young person, you kind of have to do that if that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, if I want to be an artist, am I going to go be homeless in like a big city and try to sell my music to people, or am I going to like calm down and, get a job here and work on this and build this up,
or on, like,
and do both at the same time.
Or on like the spiritual sense, like, what are you willing to compromise
to
get your stuff out?
Exactly. And so I think a big deciding factor for me was I got married super young. So that's not a smart thing to do, is to like go out and try to be a broke musician somewhere. And so I was leading worship here at our church at Ecclesia, and I absolutely loved that, fell in love with that, and, decided like that's what I want to do. And that's where I'm at still. That's what I love doing. I couldn't imagine doing anything else. But I've realized like there's ways to do both. There's ways to do, what your hobbies and your job, and, making sure that my job is worship leading, but it's also the thing that I still love to do.
Right.
For me. So I would say the hard thing was not, well, I don't know, because it's hard to see other artists and stuff that are like my age, and they're like, out in the world just almost freeloading off people like, hey, can I live on your couch for a week? But, they get to hang out with these cool artists and stuff. And it's hard not to get jealous over that kind of stuff, but it's also not the life I want right now.
I feel the same way. There's been some instances where certain people will use certain songs.
Yeah.
And then they make the same style stuff that we do, but to the degree that they can do what they want to with it. And it's just like, or like TikTok trends. That's a big one right now.
For sure.
Like, there's a bunch of stuff where people can do like certain edits or stuff over videos, and they say something inappropriate. And yeah, people find it funny, and it's a cool trend to be a part of. But like, it's just a sacrifice that you have to do.
Funny example. Do you remember that trend that was going around? It was like, can I get a...
You don't have to finish it. Yeah. But
French, like they were just asking for like a burger and French fries, but they'd say something awful.
Yeah.
But like, it didn't have to be awful.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I always wanted to like and share one of those trends, but I couldn't. Because they'd either say something horrible for the order, or they'd say something clean and then scream like the F word right after. It was like, I can't share none of this.
I think one that I saw, there was like a little cartoon character.
Yeah.
And as you scroll through, dude's like sitting on the screen, and he's talking about changing the entire time.
Yeah.
Like, it's adorable when it's like a little character, but like when you really dig into the meaning behind it.
It was
like,
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but I did find one that was clean.
Did you?
Yeah. I can't remember what the order was, but at the end he just said "hecker." So I shared that one.
Finally found the
one. And I literally commented like, "Thank you for not cussing." Like, I really appreciate that.
Did you get any positive responses?
No, he didn't even respond, dude. He didn't even like my comment, man. Like, dude, I'm deleting that.
Yeah. I feel like we've slowly turned into a culture where people think that if you're Christian, it's easy, but it's actually a lot more difficult. You have to purposefully live your life in a manner that it's like, you can do this, but where do you draw the line?
Yeah.
So.
Where do you draw the line?
Well, I mean.
That's undecided.
Yeah, it's.
No, I've decided. I draw the line right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I understand that, and I understand having to deal with stuff like that. So, have you had any like negative impasses where like you're trying to get stuff going and you can't because people aren't willing to, or I don't know how to rephrase that where it makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I think your question does make sense, but I don't think I've had that situation what I've had was, as a person who's like struggled with like mental health stuff and stuff in the past, I think what I've had is I'll put a project out, and then like if it don't get the traction that I'm thinking, I'm like, oh yeah, so everybody hates this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna delete my post about it and just let it sit,
Yeah.
And I've gotten a lot better about that because I was super young when I was putting music out. So like, if I post something, a music video, or not like a music video, but like a video of me playing something that don't get tons of likes. I tell you what it is. There was somebody, I can't remember who was talking about this, but like obviously you get like a dopamine rush from if a video goes like
Right.
10,000 views or 15,000 views, and that's super unhealthy in a sense because, what the video that Brandon Lake shared, it got like 50,000 views, and I was like, in my head I was like, now everyone I'm gonna post is gonna, and then the next week it was like 1,800, this and that, and I remember forget who it was like, yeah, I mean, it's not gonna do that every week, but in my head my thought was like, oh, this was like the only good one I've ever done, but no, it's, so I guess I do still battle with that actually. I guess I just lied to you.
I think I've had a few videos like that here recently that I've
But they just perform well.
Yeah. Where like you think this video is going to do well, so you're like, copy the algorithm and do it again, and you spend like hours and hours of editing, and then you get to it and it's just like 10 people.
Yeah. Do you think
30 minutes?
The use of social media, do you think it is luck?
Well, so
or do you think it has anything to do with talent anymore?
There is algorithm to it. So like, because I've seen some pretty dumb stuff on social
viral
media, and it's gone viral.
Yeah.
So it's either the people that are like, this is dumb, I'm going to share it to people that also find it dumb, and they're going to make fun of it and send it out. Or it's like someone cracked the algorithm and they just hit the nail on the head every single time.
Yeah.
Because like,
who's doing that right now that you see? Who's like, wow, they're putting out some crazy, and it's going viral every time.
I don't think I have a specific content creator, because like I'll be scrolling through and it's just like some
random.
It's mostly just gaming clips where people say incoherent nonsense and they're like, that's funny.
Well, let me ask you something too. Do you notice now that like when we were younger, we had these like 5 social media people that we watched every week, every day?
Oh, yeah.
And now
100%.
It's like, I don't even know who I watch anymore. I watch everybody.
I've also changed the genre of what I watch.
Like, okay, so is the market so flooded now with social media people, or?
Well, it also depends on your personal preference. For me, I went from gaming to ATVs, and then I'm in this weird cusp where it's like both. It just depends on the day. Well, what's funny now is I'm in a position with the content that we make that I'm riding with some of the people that I grew up watching. Which is a huge thing that I never thought I'd ever do. And I really don't share it that often, but it's been a huge blessing for me to like meet people that are genuine. That's my biggest fear, is meeting people that are content creators, or people who produce music that aren't genuine. Like you don't want to listen to a worship song. Like you don't want to listen
with a bros.
Like you don't want to listen to a worship song and then you meet the guy and he's like, don't talk to me. Yeah. Like
that's happened. That happens.
Does it? Like, is it more common?
I don't know. Well, no, sorry, I wasn't saying like I've met a bunch of jerk worship leaders. No, like that. You hear about that a lot. You hear about that a lot. Like people meet, like you don't really want to meet your heroes 90% of the time. I've not had that happen to me a lot. Actually, a lot of like the guys I look up to are so sweet. They don't force me to say that.
Well, this has been sponsored by. I think you had that experience with Brandon Lake.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I know that you like his music. We use most of his songs on Sunday services, and then he reshared it every time I tag him. You don't see that as often. Not with, like, I mean, you do with our industry, because there's really nice people, but some people, if you tag them, they're like, remove the tag, or like businesses. But I feel like that also has something to do with like Christianity. It's seen more as like politics.
Let me tell you the most hurtful thing. Have you ever collaborated with someone?
Yeah.
Besides me?
Yeah.
You ever had them remove a collaboration?
Not yet.
That hurts.
I have had people comment on the fact that I censored curse words in my video, but they didn't in theirs. Or at least poked fun at it in a joking manner.
Yeah.
I don't think they took it personal, but I was worried about that before I posted it, because I don't want people to be like, hey, we both live in America, we have freedom of speech, why'd you censor me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like for the audience that we appeal to, I don't want, I want it to be a safe place for all ages.
Yeah, for sure.
We talked a lot better than the first go around.
First go around, I don't know what happened.
Dude, it was just a
mess.
like a
We were ready to
comedy
game.
festival. But yeah, I agree. We were already in the content creation for that. But I know I've talked to you about it before, but what's the likelihood of you participating
High.
over on the main channel?
Very high.
So I know that we have some like dates put up, but like we've had a bunch of issues, both you and I, to
Yeah.
make it happen. But is there?
I'm thinking next weekend.
You won't be here.
I won't be here this weekend.
You'll be here.
I'm in Phoenix Thursday through Saturday this week.
You'll be back Friday.
Huh?
You'll be back Friday.
Is Friday?
This Friday?
No. Thursday through Saturday.
Next Friday.
Pause.
I think my brain heard what you said, but I don't think I said it right. So I guess if you want to see Joel,
Cash at me $10 for health insurance. No, I really think we could swing it next Friday.
So
what's going on then? Nothing.
No, nothing for me.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna teach you how to ride.
That's just a video. That's just gonna be the video.
I'm gonna teach you how to ride.
Chain to a sub, teaching the sub how to ride four-wheeler.
I'll probably use your name this time.
Quad.
For that one, I kind of have to do something like that for it makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
But for this,
I am a sub.
I gotta tag you.
I'm a sub.
You are.
And I'm a follower.
Yeah, you are officially. Fun facts: was not following this man, and we worked together. After
we both swallowed our pride.
After a full 3 months of working here as an intern, and then I actually started working here, we hung out, and we both found out that we weren't following each other.
Yeah, I thought he didn't like me, Loki.
I didn't feel that way. I just know that
just didn't look. As much as you're on social media, you're actually not on social media, to be honest, bro.
I feel like people think that, and then they're like, why didn't he respond? Oh, yeah, probably because he's living or eating or editing a video.
Yeah.
but you know.
Yeah.
It happens.
It does to the best of us. Tell me your okay. So
we've already been in a meeting this morning, so
let's see how deep we can go into this. You can chop this up as much as you want. Let's go. Name 4 of your favorite collaborations you've done with four-wheeler people. Four-wheeler people. Name their channels. 4.
So this is going to be bad because we had like over 10. But I will be honest.
Okay, name just 3.
My top 3 for the people I've had the most fun with. So independent collaborations, Jacob, Jesse Brewer, the Brewer Off-Road channel. We got a chance to ride with them at Carolina Adventure Road. They came all the way down to South Carolina. They had some work, and we spent the afternoon having fun. Like, it was all fast-paced. I'll be honest with you, I did feel horrible at the very end because my endurance was, like, in the ground.
Yeah.
And, like, they're the type of guys that are like, let's go.
Let's
Let's
keep
go.
doing it. Don't care if you're sick.
And I'm, like, right there, like...
yeah, wheezing it up, bruh.
Past that, we had a huge collaboration, but my favorite person that I met from there, just to like pick his brain, was Dad Speed, Alex. I got a chance to talk with him, and just like the amount of creative prowess and genuine kindness that he had was phenomenal.
Is he a dad?
He is.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, that's why he's Dad Speed. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And then my last one would have to be the guy who made it happen. Gentleman in North Carolina. His name's Tyrese. His channel is $700 Raptor Life.
I feel like I've watched his videos before.
That man is awesome.
Really?
He was willing to get our name in the hat, which is why the Brewer collaboration happened. And I don't think that we'd be in the position we are without him, his help. Well, obviously God, but his human help of like, check these guys out. These guys are cool. And we met him at Busco Beach. It was, dude, this is such a funny story. We haven't talked about this on the channel yet, and I'll probably do another video with Andrew talking about it. But we were at Busco. I DM'd him like 2 days before, and I was like, hey, he probably won't see it.
Yeah.
But I was like, hey, we're going to Busco. I know that's in your area. If you're in town and you can, come out and hang out. We rode day one, wasn't thinking about it, didn't even check my phone because it was like an actual birthday. It was my 20th birthday, actually. So I was just
Well, happy birthday.
It's 2 years ago. But I was hanging out with my family, not paying attention to my phone. And all of a sudden I see his truck pull up. And I was like, Andrew, what does he drive? And he goes, I don't know. I was like, well, what are you good for? Just like totally out of pocket comment. And it was him. And we got a chance to talk to him and hang out.
He was there because you invited him?
Yes.
That's sick, dude.
I just didn't respond to his DM.
Yeah, that's bad.
Because Andrew goes, hey.
Well, I want you making a public apology real quick.
No. Andrew said, hey, check your phone. And then I looked at it, and that's when I publicly apologized.
Oh, that's good. Sorry about that.
Busy guy.
All right. Funny. What was your least favorite collaboration? Like, wow, I really regret working with these guys. And you're going to tag them in this video. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that unless you... No, don't. Don't do that.
I don't think I've... Truthfully.
That was a joke.
Well, but truthfully, I don't think I've met someone that I was thoroughly disappointed to meet.
Yeah. That's good.
Which is good, because I don't want to be disappointed in the people I hang out with.
Yeah.
But, you know, which I feel bad even bringing that up because I know that you've had that experience. But
yeah, that happens. You'll meet somebody, and you're probably lying.
I may be.
Just a smidge.
You'll have to go check out the members-only content over on the main channel to figure out the truth.
Yeah.
That's a total lie. I'm not making you pay $4 just to hear me say that I
He's
don't like
begging y'all for money right now. Please and thank you. Just pop our cash apps over our head right now. Yeah, so I'd like to remark and close about this.
In conclusiveness.
Yeah, so Will is a great guy.
Not true. I don't like them. He's a weird guy.
Yeah, so
he cuts his hair weird. Very insecure about it, actually.
It actually is looking good, dude. It's getting there. It'll get there. It's a process, and you got to believe in it.
I feel like that's anything that you care about, to be honest with you.
For sure. For sure.
No, but in seriousness, be sure to go check him out. He's got a lot of cool stuff everywhere. Some personal music that I still believe is up on Spotify.
Yep.
Listen to it. I enjoy it. So go support him. We need more people supporting other Christian artists sincerely, because there's a lot of support everywhere else. But
and always wear a helmet.
Unless you really want to tick off like half of Facebook and get a lot of engagement, then don't wear a helmet, and you'll
go real fast on the Banshee.
Like 3.
Is that accurate?
Yes.
Thank
Very
you.
accurate, actually.
I've been doing my homework on Willow-Rose.
Can you tell me what a Banshee is?
Oh, 4-wheeler.
What type?
Oh, Yamaha. Right?
Do you know what?
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
That's
good. Do you know what CC it is?
240.
Hold on. For the
250.
For the last one, I'll give you multiple choice.
Wait, was that it?
No.
Oh.
But for the last one, I'll give you multiple choice.
All right, let's hear this. Let's try this.
This is an A and B, all right?
It's A and B motor?
No, it's an A and B. So A is 2-stroke and B is 4-stroke.
Oh, it's a 2-stroke. Because it smokes.
Nail on the head. Well,
don't sound like that.
4-strokes smoke too.
Oh, yes.
But only when you have it.
Dude,
like,
can I tell what you said last night? We'll end with this.
Oh, dude, that was so funny.
So we went over to my parents last night. So just some insight on me and Will is we don't smoke, we don't drink, we don't do anything. You know, I think the hardest beverage we have is Gatorade.
Per the brand.
And so he comes over to our house the other night, and there's a lot of people over there, and this is just how bizarre it was because we literally don't do anything. We're quite squares, to be honest. And so he walks out, and I'm pretty sure he was talking about a fire, but he goes, Joel, when are we going to go out and smoke? And everybody just kind of looks over at him, you know, and he just starts laughing. He don't even explain himself.
What more do I have to say at that point? I'd already just like...
And I was the only... I understood what you were saying, but I was the only person, I think. Yeah, so always wear a helmet. Stop smoking.
Dude, that was so funny. I wanted to go outside and mess around with a fire. That's like my favorite
He
thing.
wanted to do a fire.
On winter
We'll do a
evenings.
fire in our video.
We can do that actually.
We should ride around the fire, jump over the fire, everything.
Can you?
I can jump.
I don't know if you wanna.
I think I can do it.
The 250 suspension sucks.
Good.
We got pogos.
Let me ride the Banshee.
It would be better as a coffee table than it is as a four-wheeler at the moment.
Really?
Yes, it's in pieces.
Why do you keep taking it apart?
I took it apart one time and I never put it back together because it costs like a lot of money to find a decent engine, especially where we were at in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Like anywhere Midwest.
Is that what you were calling a bunch of police officers for that one time?
Yeah. Dude, that's a behind-the-scenes scoop that only you know about.
He was calling a bunch of police officers asking if they had impounded any Banshees that he could have.
Yeah, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah.
If none of the people that have them in the area, like there's policies, there's somebody out there. Honestly, I'm posting this on social media so an officer can help me out.
Please, sir.
But if there's a rule that you have to dispose of the Banshee
and said question.
get rid of the frame and give me the darn engine.
That's all he
Too
needs.
much money. I mean, I'll pay you for it.
He'll ride with the helmet.
I'll compensate you for it. And it will never touch your streets where you impounded it from.
We'll
'cause
put
we
your
live in
Cash
South
App here.
Carolina. I'll do that. You give me your Cash App and you help me with the Banshee. I'll put it right there. I'll re-edit this video just to do that.
Police officer's Cash App.
Right there. Officer Earl.
You should just put officer's Cash App. Future officer's Cash App. Anyways, this has been fun. This has been real.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
But it's not been real fun. I'm just joking, dude. It's been a blast.
After all that.
No, this is just part 1 of 5.
We have another meeting, though.
Yep. What time is it?
What time is it now?
Nope, we gotta go.
All right. Love you guys. Go check out the other channels. Joel Wilson on every social media platform.
Joel K. Wilson.
Joel K. Wilson on every social media platform.
That's a lie, actually. It's just on Instagram.
His Spotify, Instagram. Do you have Facebook?
Yeah, of course.
It'll be in the description along with the Cash App. If you actually want to bless him, do it.
Cash App, I'll get so much crap for that.
I'm just kidding. I won't find it. I won't do
No
that.
Cash App is a joke.
I'll put mine there. And if you really feel
DM me if you
generous.
actually want my cash.
We truly don't want the money.
We
But
don't
if
want your
you're-
money.
If you're willing to donate.
Donate to charity. She's a good girl. She's a great girl. She's got a good heart.
It's over. We're done. That's a wrap. See you guys next time.
That was actually. Oh gosh.
Taking the mic down because we're still recording.
Leave all that crap. I'll tell you, that